Welcome back to Delta Force. This is episode 2 of us trying to begin our grind. This is mostly for absolutely brand new players. This is a below average take on how to get started. In the last one we had 1 successful extract and probably 5 that weren't good. But we still came up 1.1 mil and we were knife running. So like I said last time, I think we will start this time with some gear tickets, because every single knife run it was just bad luck. We do have some things to sell that'll fund our backpacks. I do like to roll in with the backpack. You could go without a backpack. That's what I used to do quite a lot, but I found I would find the best stuff when I didn't have a way of grabbing it, of course, right? So we'll sell that stuff. We'll go to the auction. No, we won't. We're rolling a gear ticket. So loadout, gear set. I think we will go with a higher power one. Not much armor, but blue ammo. That's very good. If we can just kill a bot and get a green helmet and stuff, we'll be off and rolling. This is a favorite among a lot of good players. I just can't seem to make that gun work for me personally. But that is a really good option, it seems. A lot of people run that gun. I get killed by that gun quite a lot. I'm going to roll this one because I like the blue ammo. It is super light on the armor, which isn't great. We're just going to check, make sure we have nothing in our stash. And it does come with a tac surge kit. That's great. Alright. And we will start it. What we're trying to do is hit level 8 so we can start the ranked process. Another free gear ticket. We're not going to claim that.
Good health to you, bruv.
Okay, so we got a pretty good drop. That's not terrible, and we'll make our way down the southern route and look to extract over here on this side of the map. And we're going to try to keep quiet on this one, maybe. I'm sort of addicted to the action, so if we hear gunshots, I might not be able to help myself, but we're definitely going to try to get some loot and get out. We'll go ahead and show you. This is a spawn. There's also a spawn here. There's also a spawn down here. There's also a spawn here. So these are the ones to watch out for. Most people converge on cement plant. We can already hear shots over towards the barracks area. So the spawn here potentially happened, or here, and they went up to barracks to get that safe. Now normally I'd head to fight for that safe, but we want to stay safe. This time we don't really want to fight a lot if we can help it. We do have blue ammo, so against your standard geared ticket, we're looking pretty good. But we also have to keep in mind we don't have any armor really, so we can't really get shot a lot. Hear footsteps. That's probably a bot. Yep, a bot. So again, we don't want the bot to shoot at us either. It alerts other players to our position. Bots don't just shoot in the air for no reason. And he did get a shot off. We've got a blue helmet right off the rip. That's good. Green ammo. We will take that Car 15 just for our stash later. For an extra gun. We don't need the meds. We can go ahead and drop those. Because again, our character heals. So we'll just do some slight rearranging here, and then we'll carry on. Southern route is a very well-known rat route. The birds' nests are totally random. They can have red items in it. If we can find the damn thing. There it is. They most of the time have nothing, but sometimes they have very good stuff. They're worth checking. So far it's very quiet. There's another bird's nest over here. Yeah, it's shitty, but we'll pick it up for some loot. Now again, that's cement plant here. I expected to hear a lot of shooting. We don't. So it's actually not the greatest. There's a bot there. We don't want him to see us. Again, we just don't want him to shoot, alerting our presence. We'll unload. We will unload. We'll take the painkiller in case we get into trouble. We're just kind of listening and taking our time. That's a bot. Okay. You just gotta be careful of that hole. That's where players would come out. Now other people on the map who want to take the southern route will be heading this way to extract. So anyone who spawns on this side of the map has to extract over here, and vice versa for the other ways. That's a bot. We don't want him to see and shoot at us. There's a spot up here I like to sit, just to listen for a minute. Right here. We're just listening. Those footsteps are that bot. And there we go. Shooting over that way. That sounds like major substation. Or even minor substation, which is where we are headed. Once we hear that the bot is right here, if he'll stop, we'll take him out. He didn't stop. But we'll get rid of him. Nothing. That's fine. We want to be careful right here. This is a long corridor of death here. We don't see any movement or anything, so we can go ahead and loot this real quick. 15 slot backpack. I mean, honestly, that's one slot less than what we have, but shit, that's crazy. My aim sucks. There's a whole nother team there. Whole nother team. Unbelievable. The blue ammo saved us because my aim is horrible. Blue ammo saved us again. There's going to be a third. And they could have wrapped, or they're right back here shitting themselves. Yep, they're that way, so they did wrap. They did wrap trying to flank us. We're going to come back around, meet them. Yep, there he is. We blew off his helmet. He's dead. Wipeout. Now the problem with this is that made a ton of noise. Oh, he had the same gear ticket as us. We'll take that. We'll take that blue ammo. He did have a better chest rig, so let's just go ahead and move that over. Gonna drop the meds as quickly as possible. Come on. We will use that. I think I hear footsteps. Again, I'm doing a terrible job with it, but you want to loot as quickly as possible. We'll take the blue ammo even though it doesn't match any of our guns because it's worth money. And again, that's dog shit, but we'll pick it up. Oh. Thought I heard something. Could have been the crocodile though. Oh, purple chest rig. That's awesome. Unload his blue ammo. He had blue ammo too. That's very dangerous. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. Drop that. We're gonna take his purple chest rig and pick that back up. Rip rounds. AP6. AP6 is good rounds. We'll put the rip down here. We'll bring that back up because we'll need it. Put that down there. Actually, that's worth more. Purple backpack, nice. 24 slot. So we'll drop that, drop that, drop that. Oh, again, we have to be very quick. You hear those gunshots? They could potentially be heading our way. They definitely heard our firefight. More blue ammo. We will take another surge kit just because I like to stock up on those. Take that for loot. Okay. Now, we have to be very careful. We heard those shots over this way. Alright. Our secondary is a 5.56. All we have is green for that, so we're not really going to worry about. We will reload it, but that's going to be an absolute dire situation. Yep. And I'm exposed. Not great. Shit. Alright, so at this point, I'm going to push backwards because I'm solo. They know where I'm at. They have the upper hand. So we want to change our position drastically if we can. We're going to approach from the other way. I don't like going this way, but we really don't have a lot of choice in the matter. It's a very bad spot to be in. There they are. They see, dead. So our rat route this time was pretty hot. Again, it was only 2 teams. Looks like people are waking up to the blue ammo though. We still made 70k. It's really nothing to write home about, but that does fund backpacks. You got to think about it that way. That way, even when this happens, you're still having fun. You're doing good. 70k, that's 2 backpacks at least on a loss. Why they spotted me on the other side and then wrapped around that way, I have no idea. But the other way really isn't good. I don't know how I obtained a mill. Okay, or another gear ticket. $121k from those auctions. And what level am I? 6? Okay. Still got some grinding to do. I'll accept every single quest. So we will try to do some quests this time around. Purchase or exchange for a simple surge kit from Medical Bay. Purchase or exchange for that. Okay, so we could definitely do that. Extended release painkiller and simple surge kit. So we just back it off by 1, go to supply station, go to Medical Bay. Extended release painkiller. We'll purchase that. There you go. And then simple surge kit. Boom. There you go. Now that quest is done. It's that simple. Department missions, go turn it in. And they're going to give us 3 of the better surge kits. Now we have more quests to accept. That's Layali Grove. That's Zero Dam. Select a support operator. We're already using him. Use the class gadget to heal yourself. Okay. Kill 6 enemy soldiers. Now when it says enemy soldiers, they mean bots as well. Again, that's the T&E. I don't know why it's showing that since I can't do anything about it. Submit AKS-74 assault rifle fitted with quick response sight. So we can actually do that. We'll just go to source. Auction house is cheaper, so we'll buy it off auction house. Now we'll go to gunsmith. Now you see the optic has the red dot on it, and then it'll show you, I think it was XRO, right? There you go, it's showing you. Put that on, purchased. Now you go back, submit that, and boom, that's done. So claim. And that's leveling us up. That one's use the AKS-74 to kill 6 enemy soldiers, and again, that includes bots. So most gear tickets has the AKS-74. They gave you that one back. You can use that one. I'll go ahead and try. But if we get like 2 kills with it and then we get got, you can just use a gear ticket AKS-74. It'll still work. Yeah, we can do these. I think we spawned at that last time and we just didn't do it. Yeah, kill people with it. Yeah, and heal myself and kill 6. So we'll just kill the 6 with the AKS-74. We'll heal ourselves worth 50 HP and we'll be done with 2 quests then. So, stash. We'll sell the stuff that we had keistered. And again, this stuff sells right here for very good. That's going to be 25k. So there's another backpack. We're going to sell that. Looks like we can't. Our auction slots are full. Yep. Now, this one, we tried to sell that a long time ago, along with this one. So what we'll do is we'll view it. Okay, and just make sure that you're the lowest price in the batch of lowest price. This one is not. So what we want to do is unlist that. And then just click it again and it'll automatically set it to the lowest price. That one's set to lowest, that one's set to lowest, so just people don't need it right now. That one's not. We'll unlist it and relist it. View that to make sure. And there you go. We sold 2 things by doing that. So it's always worth at the beginning when you only have 5 slots. Now we can upgrade this in our black site. Stash, that gives us an expansion slot this time around, but it requires operations level 10, so we can't do anything about that yet. Central command, that adds 2 more auction house pending order slots and XP increase by 1%. Now it seems nominal, but this is something we could do. So let's quick refill. It's going to cost us 83k to do that, but it's worth doing. We're going to submit both. We're going to get that upgrade going, and it's a done deal. Now we have 2 more auction slots, so total of 7. Our next upgrade will be level 12. So we just go back, auctions, so we're at 3 of 7 now. Now, we'll sell this ammo. Okay. Now instead of using this one that they gave me, just because once I put one thing on, I'm going to have to gear myself, and I don't really feel like doing that, I'm just going to go to the gear tickets, and I'm going to find the AKS-74. It's a recruit ticket, dog shit, but if we can just kill 6 enemies with that gun and heal ourselves by 50 HP, that's 2 quests done. So let's do that. Confirm, and then we'll roll it. Run it back.
Alright, sunshine.
Now, this time around, this is going to be pretty hot. This time around, we don't really care about extracting. If we can, that's great. But what we care about is getting those 6 kills with this gun on bots and healing ourselves. And then we got our quests done. So we're still leveling up. Yeah, white ammo. I forgot. That's one enemy done. Take that. We hear footsteps, probably bots, but people will run down from where we spawned last time. There's another one. And again, we're making a lot of noise, so we're not going to extract this time, 100%. That's totally fine. We just need to push and get our kills and heal ourselves to get our quests done. Three of 6. Yep. Hopefully those are bots, because the team will push this a lot of times. We can hear that bot. We also hear something else. Yep. Another bot. Now we're 5 of 6. We just need one more kill. Maybe we can nail him. Yep, that's 6. So now all we have to do is make sure we're able to heal ourselves with our gun. So we'll run up and loot. We're just kind of listening. That's a bot. Might not be actually. No, it is. It's odd we haven't run into players yet, especially with all this shooting, but we'll take it. We'll continue to loot as if we're gonna make it out. You could get caught out by players at any time, so even if your loot is dog shit, I'd still put it in my stash. I don't know that that's AI. Yeah, it is. Oh, hello. Upgrade. There's a lot more here to be looted, but at this point I think we should roll out. Or what we can do is we can look at the map. We are kind of close to this other one. Investigate that. And then barracks and investigate that. Now that's going to be hot, but we can give it a try. Again, even if we fail, we've already gotten our quest done other than the healing part. We'll go ahead and heal 4 HP. 5, okay, good. 5 out of 50. Once it gets hot, as long as we don't just get zapped instantly, we should be able to get that done. We're just kind of listening before we breach this. We'll be a little loot greedy and check this real quick. Nothing, okay. We've already been shooting. So why not? We're gonna try to knife him. I want all of the shots to be associated with where we just come from instead of where we're heading, if I can. Periodically, I'm just stopping to listen. Again, everything in this game is audio cues. Kick door has not been kicked in. Now we have to be careful here. I have to assume that the team that went to barracks can come out and this way. We don't see anything yet. Let's go back here to our quest on our map, if we can. Come on. Or we're making a lot of racket. There we go. Press F to investigate. There's that. That's a bot. Kind of startled me there at first. Again, we don't want them shooting at us if we can help it. Sometimes it just can't be helped. Walking on metal really sucks. Okay, he came back over. Okay, he's coming our way. we can push a bit. We don't hear anything, so we may just blast. Yeah, that's an AI. He's gonna shoot. It is what it is. Pull our gun out. We're just gonna go ahead and announce our presence. Screw it. Shield guy's still up, but there's a lot of running around in there. That is not bots. Yep, that is not bots. It could be. Highly doubtful, though. We have to get in there to do our next quest. They've stopped moving around, so they're listening for me. You hear them? Now they're moving around. We're gonna have to knife this guy, but they could totally hear that. This is risky, but we get a blue helmet. Now we're gonna have to fight. We're gonna have to fight. Could be AI, but I don't know. Does not sound like it. They're probably upstairs.
Enemies closing in.
Nope, sounds like AI, but you never know. This is really risky. Really risky. Alright, we got it done. If that is a bot, we can try to get him to hurt us. Yep. If he can hit us so that we can heal for 50. Get that done.
I can hit them.
Unbelievable.
About time.
This right here is just unbelievable.
You're dead.
Healed for 30-ish? Okay.
You're nothing.
Unbelievable, dude. Come on.
I don't agree.
I take more than fall damage. Yep, good. Can't believe a team didn't come up here for the safe. Oof, okay. So we're gonna go ahead and keister that. It's a very nice come up. Now we know we're not making it out. It's not huge or anything, we're only at 334, but it's enough to say there's no way we're getting out. Yep, that is a team. We're gonna heal. Team is now pushing in. Jeez, bro. You can actually hit me? That's funny. And where did that team go? I don't even know if they pushed in. Yeah, they're still out there peeking. Oh, okay. We're just single tapping them. We're gonna heal. Oh, we're almost at our threshold. 4 more HP to heal and we're done with that. Oh, they smoked it? That's funny. Oh, okay. Okay. Don't really know what they're doing. Up, okay. They flanked. My aim. Terrible. Okay. So they split apart. So what we'll do is we'll back off. Still need 2 HP to heal. We're shredding our armor while we do this, but oh well. I never really considered we were getting out of here. What we can do though is wrap. We're gonna do that for painkiller. Go ahead and heal that. And we will wrap on them if we can. They'll know we're wrapping, I'm sure. We're gonna be loud about it too. Thing about down here is there's not much cover. And they're right up there. They're gonna hear us coming. Yeah. Yep. Healing. We got it. Oh god, we're stuck on a rock. Come on. Normally we could just run away, but we completed our quest, and like I said, we're never making it out of here. So let's give it a try. They could have decent stuff. That's 1 knocked, another knocked, 2 knocked. There was a guy over here. I guess he's not over here anymore. They could be getting them up. Sounds like they're getting them. Nope. Either that's the last guy or he's getting people up. He's dead. Yep, they got that guy up. So, last guy. He's got just as bad of aim as me. Oh, shit. Wipeout. Unbelievable. Put the handguard on ours. Green ammo. We'll take that for our gun. Yeah, it's dog shit, like I said before. We are hurt. We'll use their shit. Both charges. Come on. Use it again. There we go. What's that worth? 22k. That one by itself is better. Drop that. How much is that worth? 13. 2 crushers. Okay, we'll take that. Get some 1 slaughters up here. We'll just round about. Green ammo. We're not using that stuff though. Does any of them have a chest rig? Or yep. Okay, we'll drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that, drop that. So when we bring it over, we get to keep our shit. And the reason we're doing that is so we can pick up that up here. Okay. Oh, gear ticket, people. Take that just in case. Alright. Well, with 12 minutes left, I guess we see if we can get out. Which is all the way across the map. One thing we can do a mission. We'll probably do that mission. It'll be to eliminate guys here, and then we'll just extract from there. We'll pay to extract. You do a mission, you make in-round currency. Usually like 10k, and then you can pay that currency at a pay to extract place. Busting it back through cement plants probably not the smartest idea. but we'll do it anyway. Just quickly check for loot. We have some time. Not a lot of time, but we have time. Okay. We hear footsteps out there. Could be AI. Wait for our stam to get back up. Sounds like AI, yep. Doesn't mean there's not a player down here. Don't see anything. Alright. We're at almost 400k, not great, but it's money, and we completed all of our quests. I think we completed 3 quests. And another crusher. We'll drop that, it's got 1 charge, move that over and take it. Now we kind of want to scout this out a bit. We don't hear anything, so we'll go ahead and do the accept. 10k. Oh, it's back here, okay. It's up here. What the heck? Ah, shit. Alright. Gee whiz. Didn't even notice we brought him with us. Move these up so we can take that. Just add a little more to our value. Nothing. And that's the last time we'll loot. It's time to leave. Yep, we got players bearing down on us. Great. We may not be able to extract. We didn't really count on doing it anyway. We're gonna have to fight. Yep. We're gonna have to fight. The extract is long. Like 45 seconds, I think. So we'll be on extract fighting. That's never good. We hear them moving over here. Busted their helmet. He's flanking right. Need to reload. There still could be a guy flanking that way. Fuck that. We're pushing, getting out of the grenade range. Shit. We need to heal. Hell. Smoky boy smoked. Gonna heal again. Take a painkiller. Hopefully they don't push us right now. Ah, this is not good. We're dead. We're dead. We're not dead somehow. I can't aim. What the fuck? We're down to 19 rounds. And down. Oh boy, 7 rounds left. And shredded. We're just completely fucking shredded. We're not going to worry about our injuries. That is a backpack upgrade. So we'll drop all that stuff. See if we can get everything around. Which we can't, so we'll drop that. That's fine. Well, may as well do at least 2 of them. We hear something? Not good? AI? Yes. AI. Whew. Okay. There's no reason we live that. We'll take the 2. It's not gonna help us much, but we are out of ammo. So we've got to go. All this stuff is dog shit, but we'll fill up. We'll drop that and we'll take that, because that's worth like 25k. Couple of items here that's worth. We'll drop that. Drop that. We'll take that. We're up to 533. Let's get out of here. 6 rounds left. We'll pay 30 seconds, okay. Not 45. But they were right there. This wouldn't have been good. We had to fight them. Somehow we just managed to get out. There we go.
Welcome back.
Again, no reason we lived at all, but shit happens. They're all bronze, yeah. Thank goodness we ran up against bronze players. Alright, now we'll go to departments and we'll turn in our quests. That pushed us, now we can do ranked. We still have 2 more quests to turn in. We'll go ahead and pick up the next list screen or better items ×2 on auction house. We're about to do that anyway. Kill 1 shield bearer, complete 1 elimination task. Okay, that's easy as well. Purchase, we'll do all that. We'll come back to that. Claim this. Okay, and then we'll accept that and accept that. Now we'll list that. We'll sell that. Boom. We completed that quest. We'll go ahead and continue to sell. We're at max slots again. This stuff is not selling. We need to see why. That one is no longer the cheapest. So we'll relist that. And again, we'll check all of these because we need them to sell. So we have an inventory full of crap. That's no longer the cheapest again. Again, relist. So we'll give this some time. We'll go ahead and claim that. We'll accept this. Alright, so we got to extract with an AR and a submachine gun that is looted. So that's a perfect knife run situation. You kill bots, you get an AR, you know, a CAR-15 or an M16 or an AK or something like that, and then you also loot a Bison, ideally, or even an Uzi will work. And then we need to go to Major Sub and investigate. Now, on this, you can complete any one of these and it carries over. So you could just loot an assault rifle and get out, and that'll be knocked off. Some quests will show up here, must be done in one match. That's when we have to do all of it in one match, but in this case it's not like that yet. We've unlocked the ability to buy that. That's wonderful. We still have to complete things, hit certain levels to unlock the ability to buy from the vendor these things. But that's the purpose of doing these quests, is so you unlock the ability to buy from vendors. We've unlocked the T&E lab. These are special turn-in events. These change. So let's see here, it refreshes in 5 hours. So this is a bunch of attachments. The magic container is really where to go. This is what it takes to get purple vest, purple helmet. This is a random chest, totally worth this cost. This is blue ammo, totally worth this cost. It's much cheaper than buying blue ammo off the auction house. And a full blue set, one of those and one of those. So this is really where we go to get some gear for dirt cheap. We'll list this and then we'll wait for stuff to sell since we're maxed out. Yep.
You've unlocked the ranked match. Join in and win the reward
Alright,
from each team.
and I'll get back with you once we've sold some things. Okay, we've gone AFK, we've come back, we've not sold anything. So what we'll do is, again, just view, make sure we're the cheapest. We're not on that again, so you know this time we're just going to unlist it and probably vendor it. Just to get it gone, we're going to unlist that. We're the cheapest on that. We're the cheapest on that. This could take some time to sell, so just stick with it. Same with this. This is not the cheapest, though. We will unlist it. We'll relist it. We'll relist these. These will sell. One already sold. We had 3 total. So we'll go back. We'll go to the stash. We'll probably just vendor this, which is sad, clearly. You know, we might not. We may just go ahead and dump it on auction house again. But if nothing's selling, don't up and something sold. Good. That satellite communication device, that's 170K. It's worth relisting. But again, not a big deal. What we can do is we'll go ahead and sort our inventory. And then we'll shove stuff at the very bottom that we know we want to put on auction house. So we'll just look at this. See, that's not that much of a spread, so we'll just vendor it. That's 1400. And we got 2 of them. This is totally going to be worth to put on auction house. We'll do that. 18,420. Yeah, some of these we really do want to put on auction house. It's not like a huge spread, but it's enough, especially for starting out. We are selling some stuff. We are maxed. Okay, that's fine. This is totally not going to be. We know that. Totally not. That's fine. I mean, that's our 1,000 mark, but we're maxed. And we sold a couple more things. That's good. But early on, you're going to run into this problem. Later on, you won't, because again, as you level up this central command, that's another +4 slots, and it just keeps going up and up. I think this maxes out at 6, so I think it's 15 auction slots total. So typically, you'll be able to come out with a big fat inventory and post everything, really, because it'll sell as you're posting. So it's no worries, but here at the beginning, you're going to have to make these kinds of decisions depending on how much of a greed whore you are, so to speak. And again, when we first started this whole thing, we were at 2.1 mil, and we're up to 4.8, so we're doing very good. And if you remember, we only extracted successfully one time last episode, and lost, what, 3 or 4 or something like that. But we're moving up in the money, and that's going to be important. We're also moving up in the level, so now we can do ranked. We're heading in the right direction. So even when it feels like you're not doing good. Okay, I wonder if we can upgrade that, the firing range. We don't even have firing range till level 18. Okay, that's fine. See if we can post these. That's 2 slots out of our inventory. Oh, good. Things sold. Awesome. Alright, we're cleaned out. You know, I'm going to keep that SMG 45. We'll sort. Repair that. Repair that. Unload that. We'll just sell the stuff. We'll drag and drop this. We'll probably roll another gear ticket. Or knife run. Probably keep that backpack for a knife run. We'll go ahead and just sell this. Looks like it's worth... Okay, we don't have the slots. That's fine. How many slots do we have? 3. So let's look and see what... No, there's really nothing worth. So... yeah, it's totally fine. 17k, that's fine. Alright, now let's go to departments. Let's go look at our missions again, because again, we're making money, we're making XP. So this is actually go in and do things. Kill a shield bearer and do an elim task. We'll go up to the medical bay. Purchase and purchase. Okay, so we want helm repair and vest repair, DIY. Helm repair, vest repair. Okay, now we'll go back. We completed that quest, easy peasy. And now we got one of those and probably unlock the ability to buy those. And look at that, we leveled it again just by doing quests or missions or whatever you call them. Alright, list 3 items above 5k on auction. These are very easy quests. That one is where it unlocks this in the supply station. So okay, this is a pick up a mission item and extract with it. Now the submit an Uzi fitted with that. So this, as long as we have money to play with, we can complete this. We'll hit gunsmith just in case we do have something sitting in our stash. We don't. Source. Cheaper on auction house. Now we'll go to gunsmith. We can close that. There we go. They want that. We'll put it on. We'll go back. We'll submit. And claim. Now we need to use the Uzi to kill 8 bots. Okay, we're used to that. We've unlocked quite a number of things here to buy off the vendor. This, for me, is a very underrated gun. You get these off bots in Layali Grove, and the first 2 rounds there's 0 recoil whatsoever. So you could just double tap. It's not a very popular gun. I really don't know why, because again, if you double tap, there's no recoil whatsoever. Alright. Unlocking all sorts of stuff. Okay, we can buy blue stuff here now. There's a limit though, and it takes exchanges. So one thing you can do is you can do this and favorite it, mark it. So when you see these things, you don't have to remember everything you need. I'm not going to do that right now, but that is definitely something I've done in the past. It's helped a lot. Again, turn in for the stuff with limits. That's a nice one. Okay, and we could just refill it now and buy it, but we can also find these things in matches. So now we can buy blue ammo within the exchange program. And we're just unlocking all sorts of stuff. Now the black site looks like we can upgrade the armor bench. It's going to cost us a bit. We'll see what 66k. That's really nothing. We're going to submit that. And we're going to upgrade it. Now, we have the ability to make our own armor. Now, it costs things. So like purple vest, right? It costs us this stuff. Now this, you buy from Medical Bay for 36k. Up here it'll give you the auction house offer, and these days, since the game's been out for quite a while, buying this off auction house typically is cheaper than buying all of these materials and making it. Back in the day that wasn't the case. You could buy all the materials, make it, and then sell it on auction house for a profit. The game's just been out too long now. There's too much inventory in the game, let's say. But if you can mark these things, find them, and then it's free, right? Other than this one thing where you have to buy it for 36k. A decent option. It takes quite a while, 20 hours to make that. Okay, so it's a tomorrow thing. The workbench need to be 15, but this is where we make ammo. Yeah, pharmacy is going to be meds, but again, we're too low level, so that's fine. Alright, well, that's it for this one. We're at about an hour again. We've come up quite a bit. We're at 4.9 mil. We still have things cooking on auction house. Let's go ahead and claim those and see what it brings us up to. And we're at an even 5 mil. So again, when we first started, 2.1 mil. We've done absolutely nothing special. We have had like a couple crazy rounds, but then everything else we died. And we're still coming up. We're plus 3 mil for the day for both episodes. And we have a stash full of stuff we can use. So thanks for hanging out with me. I hope this is informative. This is mostly for brand new players. The veterans are going to get nothing out of this whatsoever. They're going to put in the comments, you know, you suck, you're terrible, and they're killing bots, blah, blah, blah. It doesn't matter, guys. The game is fun. Brand new players, I just want to give an avenue on how to be successful right off the rip. Something that's reliable that you can count on and have a lot of fun doing it. And if you bring friends in, it really, really starts to get fun. Our buddy Rob will be playing with us at some point. He's already gotten the game and he's already been in it, and he's already mildly addicted to the PvP. So hopefully we can capture some gameplay there of us just bantering each other as usual. and killing people and then getting smoked ourselves. But thank you for sticking with me and have a wonderful day.